Hey, Mike. What? Who's got next?
What's good, y'all? It's your man Hezo, and welcome back to the Blacktop, where I always got next. You feel me? So we got a series, man. 2-2. Philly takes game 4, and we got a series. Miami has just looked completely different in these last 2 games. So before I dive into everything, as always, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button down low and help me get to my first 300 subscribers. I'm trying to get there by the end of next week, so I appreciate all the help and support. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So 3-point shooting, man. Once again, story of the game. Well, not the exact same story, but very similar story to game 3. 3-point shooting. Miami only hits, I think, 7 threes again, and Philly hits 16 or 17. That's just a big difference in this game. James Harden finally showed up. Embiid played an excellent game, and really the story of Miami was just, obviously outside of the 3-point shooting, Jimmy Butler was the only one that did anything once again. Bam had a decent game, but was just in foul trouble a lot of the game, and that was a significant impact on Miami. Jimmy had to do everything, literally, from defense to scoring. They got no production out of their shooters. Tyler Hero did not play well. Oladipo had like 15, but it was mostly from the free throw line, and they just didn't play well. They do not look like the same Miami team that they looked like in games 1 and 2. And credit to Philly for that. The Joel Embiid effect is real, man. You can just tell how different Philly plays with Embiid on the court. And obviously, I mean, it's not like it's hard to figure out. I mean, the dude's an MVP caliber player. Realistically, probably should be MVP this year if you look at how different Philly is without him on the court and with him on the court. They just are a completely different team without Joel Embiid. And he didn't have like an excellent game. It was a pretty good game. I think he finished with 24, 25, whatever it was. He missed a couple free throws, which is, I'm not going to call it uncharacteristic of Embiid, because I've seen this out of Embiid, especially last postseason that they had. So it came down to 3-point shooting, man. And in this league, if you are kind of living and dying by the 3, you'll shoot yourself out of the game. And they just got no production. Max Strus did nothing. Again, another game where we don't see Duncan Robinson. Gabe Vincent did nothing. I don't know, man. It just a very bad game for Miami once again. A lot of times when Philly was going on a run in this game, Miami kind of weathered the storm and would climb back into the game slowly, but just could not take control and take the lead. They just really struggled. Fourth quarter, it was James Harden time. He had a great second half closeout, and then, or not second half closeout, but second quarter closeout, and really just had an excellent fourth quarter. James Harden, you finally showed up. Credit to you. You played like the MVP type. Well, let me chill. I'm not going to go that far. You played like an older version of yourself like you did in the past. So credit to James Harden. He had a very nice bounce back game. Joel Embiid, again, nice game. Jimmy Butler, nice game. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. And really, that's about it. I mean, that's really what this game came down to. This is not going to be a very long recap like I've done with these last couple games. Danny Green had another nice game. Hit a couple threes. Did not go completely 0 or 1 for 10 or whatever it was in the first, like he did in the first 2 games. We got a series. Let's call it for what it is. We got a series, man. And in a series that I picked Miami to win in 5, this series is looking like it could go 7 games. I still expect Miami to win game 5 at home. But man, Philly is just a different team at home with Joel Embiid back. It is very possible that this series could go 7 games. We will see what happens. I'm going to pretty much leave it there for this series. Real quick, I want to touch on the other couple series. I watched a part of the Phoenix and Dallas game. I know Dorian Finney-Smith had an excellent game. Shout out to him. He had 8 threes. Luka had a pretty decent game. He didn't shoot that great, but had a pretty decent game. Chris Paul was in foul trouble a lot of the game. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of dozed off a lot in this game. I just been exhausted, man, and that's why I'm trying to get this video out real quick, because I got to try and get some sleep. I'm just exhausted. I've not been getting a lot of sleep lately, so I think Golden State and Memphis play tomorrow, as well as Boston and Milwaukee. That game 3 finish to Boston-Milwaukee was a hell of a finish. Jason Tatum didn't play well, but Giannis, man, showing why he's an MVP caliber player, showing why he might be the MVP. He just went crazy in that game. I think he finished with 42. So shout out to my guy Giannis, man. I love Giannis. Again, I always say he's one of my favorite players. So I'm gonna pretty much leave it there, man. And again, quick recap. I don't have time to go too much into depth of this game, but I covered the most of the points that that I took out of this game, the biggest takeaways for me. If I missed anything, let me know. Again, I did watch this game from start to finish, but I'm trying to get some sleep, man, so I'm trying to get it out for y'all. I know y'all looking for the recap, so I'm going to pretty much leave it there. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who do you have winning this series as of right now, with it being tied up 2-2? I know my Heat fans still obviously got the Heat winning, but I'm anxious to hear from some Sixers fans. I know some were coming at me after the last game recap, but we'll see what happens the rest of the series. 2-2, could go 7, we'll see. Leave a like, and I will catch y'all next episode.